Hello everybody, my name is Var298 and welcome to Reading the Bible with you. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, basically what I do is every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I read the Bible to you, or you can follow along with me in your own Bible, which I encourage you guys to go and buy a Bible and read along with me. But if you guys don't have any money for that, which it's okay, you don't have to oh, where's the Bible? No, you don't have to. I'm gonna be reading it. Yesterday I read chapter 4 of Genesis, and so now we're going to be reading chapter 5. So and in the last chapter, what happened was Cain killed Abel because he was jealous because God took Abel's offering instead of Cain's. I think that Abel, he brought forth to God a sheep or a lamb, and then Cain, he brought some fruit from the ground. So yeah. So in this chapter, we're just gonna start reading. Let's go. So this is the book of the generations of Adam. When God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. Male and female, he created them, and he blessed them and named them man when they were created. When Adam had lived 130 years, he had fathered a son in his own likeness, after his image, and named him Seth. The days of Adam after he fathered Seth were 800 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus, all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. So, that is something that I like to show to some people who think that we came from oh yeah, God created the earth and stuff like that, and then he didn't create humans, he created the apes, and then we evolved from apes. Or some people are like, no, the Big Bang happened and stuff like that, but I don't want to get into that. But the reason that whenever people uncover skulls and they're so caved in and stuff like that, because we lived over 900 years. We lived over 900 years, way before, in the beginning of the Bible. We lived for years. That's why our skulls change over time, and you can still see that today. You can see babies, and they grow up, and their skulls change. Do you think my skull looked like this whenever I was a wee baby? No, my skull changed over time, and in 900 years, if I was still living, my skull would change so much that, yes, sure, it would look like an ape. Doesn't mean we came from apes. And that's one of the other thing that bothers me, is that people are like, well, you see here, is that we evolved from apes, and they're still evolving today. Where? So, zoos, okay? Zoos. They hold apes. Do you see them evolving into humans? No. Do you see little tadpoles evolve into, things that crawl on the land, and then things that start to get up like an ape, and then turn into humans? No, you don't see that anywhere. And then I've heard this, oh, they're doing it in a lab, the government is hiding it from us. No, they're not. We would still be able to see it in the zoos. We would be able to see it if it was real, but it's not, because God created man on this earth. Okay, so when Seth had lived 105 years, he fathered Enosh. Seth lived after he fathered Enosh for 807 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus, all the years of Seth were 112 years, and he died. When Enosh had lived 90 years, he fathered Kenan. Enosh lived and fathered Kenan 815 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus, all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. When Kenan had lived 70 years, he fathered Mahalalel. I don't know how to say that. Kenan lived and fathered Mahali, I'm just going to call him that, for 840 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus, all the days of Kenan were 910 years, and he died. When Maleah had lived 65 years, he fathered Jared. Maleah lived, and after he fathered Jared, 830 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus, all the days of Mahali were 895 years, and he died. When Jared had lived 162 years, he had fathered Enoch. Jared lived after he fathered Enoch for 800 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus, all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. When Enoch had lived to 65 years, he fathered Methuselah. Enoch walked with God after he fathered Meluselah. Sorry, I can't say his name. For 300 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus, all the days were Enoch were 365 years. Enoch walked with God, and he... Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. When Methuselah had lived 187 years, he fathered Lamech. Methuselah, oh goodness sakes, I'm so sorry guys, can't pronounce his name, had lived after he fathered Lamech were 782 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. When Lamech had lived 182 years, he fathered a son, and he called his name Noah, saying, Out of the ground that the Lord has cursed, this one shall bring us relief from our work and from the painful toil of our hands. Lamech lived after he fathered Noah for 595 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. After Noah was 500 years old, Noah fathered Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And that was chapter 5 of reading the Bible, or chapter 5 of Genesis, reading the Bible with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be nice to each other, and tomorrow I'll be reading chapter 6. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be nice to each other, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.